Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here to share with you guys a super exciting haul of my very first true luxury item. You already know what it is by the title of this video, but it is, oh, it's so pretty. It is a Chanel Foreshadow Eye Shadow Quad. It hurt me a little bit to purchase this, but when I swatched it in the store, I could not deny the pigmentation. It was absolutely amazing. So these quads are $61. $61 for 4 eyeshadows. Oh, that's a hard pill to swallow. So as you can tell, I already have all my makeup on, my face makeup and my eyebrows. So I'm going to do a look with this luxury product. Ooh. So it comes in this little pouch with the double C's on it. It's a very luxurious pouch. It's like a velvety material. And then this is the packaging. The shade that I got is 274. It comes like this. Oh Lord. It comes like this with the foreshadows. It came with 2 of these little sponges, but one I already lost. That one will probably go in the garbage. And then it also comes with this protector, which I just take out. I won't keep that in there. So these are the shadows. Oh, it's a very golden tone palette, if you can tell. The only thing that I was a little bummed about from this shadow quad was that these 2 golds are very similar. For $61, I want foreshadows that are different, but once I swatched them, it was just, I couldn't pass it up. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch all 4 of them for you right now. The other thing that I don't like, and I'll show you as soon as I'm finished this, is that the the palette itself gets extremely dirty. So if you can tell, all I did was a finger swatch, and look at how dirty the palette is. So, you know, that's kind of a bummer because it's so pretty. I want to keep it pretty. But these are the 4 shadows right here. So going from this quad, this corner, over, up, and around, and backwards. So you can tell those golds do have this gold is a darker pigmentation, obviously, but you have that beautiful champagne-y white, that bright yellow gold, that darker bronzy gold, and then finally this dark brown color. When I swatched it, like I said, I could not deny this pigmentation. I was just so happy by it and thrilled with it when I swatched it that I said, I'm buying it. So I bought it. In the little box comes this little pamphlet, which I haven't even looked at. Oh, okay. It actually has some different eye looks and just some instructional things that you can do. So it has some eye looks that you can do with this quad. Okay, okay. Not too bad. Perfect. Well, and when I purchased this, they also gave me some samples, and for 61 bucks for 4 shadows, I was like, yes, I'll take some samples, thank you. So they gave me this Chanel Le Volume de Chanel mascara in number 10 Noir. I'm not going to open this. I have a ton of mascaras open, but I'm very excited to try that out. And then they gave me a sample, perfume sample of the Chanel Chance Eau Vive, which has a citrus floral tone. So I will use that up. Now on to this. Whew, I'm so excited to put these on my eyes. I hope they're beautiful. They better be beautiful. I am going to go ahead and prime my eyes with the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion, and I'm going to set them with the Wet n Wild with the Wet n Wild eyeshadow in Brulee, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and primed my eyes and set them with that cream-based shadow. Unfortunately with this quad, you don't get a matte transition shade, which I wasn't too upset about because it is a quad and they're very pigmented shimmery shadows. That brown one is more of a satin dark shadow, so I am going to go in with a medium brown shadow. This is the Kat Von D palette, so I'm going to go in with this medium tone brown just to place this into my crease so that way I can have a little bit of a transition. Let me know if you guys have ever had any of these Chanel eye quads, what you think about them, if they're worth the price. Okay, so I've gone ahead and built up that crease shade to the darkness that I want. It's not too much, but it's a nice crease shade, and I blended it all the way up here and a little bit into my corners as well. So I'm going to go in with this dark brown shade on this fluffy brush, and I'm going to put this in the outer corner and into my lower crease. Wow. These are really buttery. They're really creamy. I'm assuming that they're baked shadows since they're domed and metallic looking. So that did go on super pigmented in the crease. I'm going to bring it a little bit higher on the outside because I have large lids. So if I don't take things high enough, they look extremely funny. So that looks crazy right now, but it will be blended out as the look goes on. So I'm going to go over to this side. And I really did not pick up a ton of product on the brush, but it's very pigmented. And same thing, just kind of almost winging it out a little bit in a triangle motion to get that outer corner. Ooh, they look crazy right now, but I promise it's gonna look better. Well, I'll pray and hope that it's gonna look better. Okay, let's move on. I'm gonna take this flat shader brush and I'm gonna go in to this lighter gold color. Ooh. And I'm gonna place this on the lid. Okay, so as I put this on with the brush, the pigment is not really there. So I'm gonna go with my finger and see if that works any better. Yes, that worked much better. The only problem that I have with going in with my fingers with these kind of glittery shades is that you can't be very precise with them. So the glitter kind of gets a little messy looking. I'm going to go in with another flat shader and I'm going to go into that deeper gold tone. And I'm going to push this onto the outer third to darken that up a bit. This is a very metallic look. That first gold shadow had quite a bit of fallout actually. If you can, I don't know if y'all can really tell, but there's quite a bit of glitter that kind of fell out underneath my eye, which I wasn't expecting with these shadows. So that's a little bit of a disappointment. I'm going to go in with a clean fluffy brush and just kind of blend some of this out and see if I can get these lines to look a little better. So in doing this, if you can tell, the glitter from that first gold color is moving as I'm blending. So now I have glitter basically all over my eye. I gotta say guys, I'm not really too happy with this. The pigmentation is beautiful swatched. Look at that. But on the eye right now, I'm not all that happy. So I'm gonna go back in with that dark brown shade on a different fluffy brush This brown shadow is extremely pigmented, but it does have a slight shimmer to it, so it's not like a beautiful matte shade. That looks patchy and not quite what I wanted. So I'm trying to salvage this, guys. I wanted to love this quad. I loved it when I bought it. It's my first luxury purchase, and I loved it when I bought it, and I'm not thrilled. I'm going to go back in with this matte shadow from this Kat Von D and try and buff out. And I feel like I have completely lost the gold pigmentation, so I guess I'm going to go back in with my finger, and I'm actually going to mix both of these. I mean, these gold shades are very pretty. They're beautiful in the pan. I'm not getting the same translation onto my eyes, so I'm going to cut out right now. I'm going to try and fix this mess, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so that just took me about 10 minutes and a hell of a lot of blending to get this brown to not be patchy. I did have to mix quite a bit of that Kat Von D transition shade that I used, that light brown or that medium tone brown, in with it, just so that way it wouldn't be a patchy mess like it was. So I'm just going to stop here with those shadows, those dark browns and gold shadows. I am going to go into this color, and I am going to highlight the very arch of my brow bone and my inner corner with this. And then I always go in with a fluffy brush and just kind of buff out that shimmery shade, because I don't always like it to be stark white or shimmery at my brow bone. Okay, so that shade was very nice, very pigmented, nice and sparkly. That lighter shade was really nice. Okay, so I went ahead and finished off my look. Popped on some liquid liner, Kat Von D liquid liner, some lashes, my, highlight, blush, lipstick. I went ahead and finished it off. So my final thoughts on this Chanel eyeshadow quad. Did it come out with a nice look? Yes. Was I impressed by these shadows? No. And it's kind of a big bummer and a letdown to spend this much money on an eyeshadow palette and not be overly thrilled and excited and happy with, the application of them. Do my eyes look nice? I think so. I think they came out just fine. Do I feel like I could get this look with another eyeshadow palette? Yes, I do. Or a pigment, a loose pigment, a pressed pigment. Yes, I don't think that these are anything special. I don't think that these are a necessity at all. I am going to keep this palette so that way I can reference why I don't need to buy anything else from the Chanel eyeshadow line. If there's any particular shadow from Chanel that you love, let me know. Maybe I'll try it, but the likelihood that I will buy any other Chanel eyeshadows is very slim. This just goes to show you that you don't have to buy expensive eyeshadows. It doesn't mean that they're going to be any better than drugstore or lower end eyeshadows. So I am happy with the overall look, with this finished look, but I'm not thrilled with these shadows. Again, they swatched beautifully. The swatch is amazing, and this shadow is definitely my favorite. This light color is absolutely my favorite. The brow bone, the inner corner looks phenomenal, but I'm pretty disappointed with the way that the other ones went on to the eye. So that's my final thoughts on this Chanel quad. Unfortunately, my first luxury makeup purchase was a fail, a semi-fail. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something about luxury items, that they're not always worth the money. And So if you guys have any questions, just leave them down below. I hope you subscribe to my channel to see some of my future videos, and go ahead and look at all my past videos. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Bye.